Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back on this Tuesday. Looking out towards downtown here in South Fargo on our Coronado Skycam, we have a few high-level clouds, and there is some wildfire smoke aloft in the upper levels of the atmosphere, making it look a little on the hazy side out there. But the one thing I want to note is those high-level clouds are going to keep our temperatures slightly more at bay and keep us from getting way too sizzling hot through this afternoon. Airport indicating sunny skies right now, already 83 degrees or 80 degrees, feels like 83. That wind out of the southeast, 8 miles per hour, gusting to 20. That's helping to usher in some warmer air and more humidity. That humidity is at 67% here in Fargo, 64% in Grand Forks. Overcast skies currently at 78 degrees with a southerly wind at 9 miles per hour. Feels like 80. So temperatures region-wide, coolest up across the north. We're at 73 in Langdon, Hallock, and in Roseau, but down to the south, those 80s are starting to fill in. 81 in Oaks, 86 in Sisseton, 82 in Fergus Falls, and in Jamestown. Your feels like temperature, combining the heat and the humidity, feels like 93 already in Sisseton, feeling like 83 in Wahpeton, 87 in Fergus Falls, and these heat index values are going to continue to rise throughout the day. Here's a look at satellite and radar. You can see just those thin clouds down across the southern valley. Across the northern valley where you see some of those brighter whites, that's thicker cloud cover, along with some showers and some thunderstorms right now moving into Roseau County. Looks like we've got some stronger severe weather off in eastern Minnesota outside of our region, but we do have a chance for severe later. We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's take a look at our winds, primarily out of the south or southeast. Again, that's pulling in some of that heat and humidity from the southern half of the country, and it's even hotter right in the central U.S. Those temperatures are being essentially blown in our direction. Here's what you can expect for today here in Fargo. Increasing cloud cover. We're looking at a fairly cloudy day, and again, that's going to help our temperatures. Instead of reaching the mid and upper 90s, we're looking at some low to mid 90s. Still hot, still humid, still a little hazy, but a little more comfortable than what we were originally expecting. So that is a good thing. But down across the far southern valley, that's where we have the better potential to see those upper 90s near triple digit air temperatures and even higher heat index values. A little cooler up to the north with more cloud cover and the potential for some storms. And we know that there are many dangers of heat. It is the #1 weather related killer, and it can sneak up on you. So be sure you're familiar with the symptoms and signs of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Let's talk about the chance for storms later today. Primarily, it's going to be after the dinner time hour. We'll start to see some storms bubbling up along the international border before they graze northern Minnesota, bringing wind and hail and potentially some heavy rains before we clear out overnight and into tomorrow morning. But tomorrow's going to be another breezy and cooler day with wind out of the northwest. Here's the area to watch for today, shaded in yellow. That's a level 2 out of 5. Risk for severe by the Storm Prediction Center. We could see hail up to 2 inches in diameter and damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour. Wrapping things up in your 7-day forecast, much cooler tomorrow, 78, breezy and drier, but then the heat builds right back in through the end of the week. We're looking hotter with more sun on Friday, near triple digits with a chance for some storms late in the day and potentially into Saturday morning, and then cooler and more comfortable for the rest of our weekend.
Yeah, we really have quite the peak with today, though, and then kind of back down again. So a little bit of a roller coaster here.
Yeah, gotta love a good cold front.
Sure. All right, Summer. Thanks.